It's pretty amazing when you think about it. For thousands of years, one tiny creature has totally captivated the human imagination, holding a significance that's just way, way bigger than its size. We're talking royal decrees, holy books, even modern skyscrapers. The bee has been this constant, powerful presence in our story.
So, what is it about the bee? Really, how did this buzzing little insect become a symbol for, well, everything, from divine power to ecological survival? Let's dive in and uncover the secret life of this incredible symbol.
All right, so our journey is going to start way back in the ancient world, where the bee wasn't just admired for its honey. No, it was a symbol of ultimate authority and real earthly power. And get this wasn't some fleeting trend. This is a symbol with some serious staying power. I mean, from Egyptian pharaohs over 4,000 years ago, through the classical worlds of Greece and Rome, all the way to Napoleon's empire in the 1800s, the most powerful leaders have consistently turned to the bee.
And the meaning behind this symbol? Well, it's pretty profound. In ancient Egypt, they believed bees were the literal tears of the sun god Ra. I mean, that makes them divine creatures from the get-go. So for the pharaohs, the bee was the perfect emblem of their power and the unity of their kingdom. Then, you fast forward a few thousand years, and you've got Napoleon Bonaparte choosing the golden bee to link his rule all the way back to those ancient dynasties. For him, it was all about immortality and resurrection for his brand new empire.
Okay, so the bee's symbolism doesn't just stop with earthly kingdoms. It builds and builds right into the spiritual realm, where its significance just soars even higher in some of the world's major religions.
It's honestly remarkable how both Christianity and Islam hold the bee in such high regard. In the Bible, you've got the famous Promised Land, right? The one flowing with milk and honey. That's a super clear symbol of divine blessing and abundance. And then in the Quran, it's not just a passing mention. An entire chapter is dedicated to the bee, where it's seen as this incredible creature acting under direct divine guidance.
This connection between honey and wisdom is made crystal clear in the Bible. This passage from Proverbs doesn't just say, hey, honey is great. No, it uses it as the ultimate metaphor for spiritual knowledge. Something sweet, something nourishing, and something absolutely essential for your future.
And this verse from the Quran, wow, it just brilliantly illustrates the Islamic perspective. It suggests that the bee's super complex, coordinated behavior isn't just instinct. No, it's a reflection of a divine plan. That makes the bee a symbol of perfect obedience and a productive life.
So, with its ridiculously intricate social structure, it was really only a matter of time before we humans started looking at the beehive itself as a blueprint for, the perfect society.
And of course, who better to capture this idea than William Shakespeare? In his play Henry V, he uses the hive as this famous metaphor for a kingdom that's just working perfectly, where every single member knows its role and works for the good of the whole team. The analogy is just so detailed. You've got the king leading the way, magistrates keeping order, merchants heading out to trade, and soldiers defending the hive. For Shakespeare, the hive wasn't just a bunch of insects. It was a mini-society, a natural argument for why you need hierarchy and social order. Okay, so we're shifting from the structure of society to actual physical structures. The bee's genius isn't just social, it's architectural. And for centuries, human designers have definitely been taking notes. It all comes down to this really elegant principle, hexagonal tessellation. I mean, just think about it. The hexagon is basically nature's perfect shape for building. It fits together without any gaps, giving you the most storage space with the least amount of material. It's an absolute masterclass in efficiency. And once you know what to look for, you can see this influence everywhere. Think of the incredible nature-inspired columns of Gaudi's La Sagrada Familia, or the super high-tech, energy-saving front of the Al Bar Towers in Abu Dhabi, which literally opens and closes with the sun. And it goes beyond buildings. Art installations and even city plans use hive designs to symbolize community and strength.
So all of this brings us to today. Right now, the bee's symbolism has taken on a new, really urgent meaning. It's transformed into an icon for the environmental movement.
Why? Well, the numbers pretty much speak for themselves. Roughly 75%, that's 3/4 of the world's food crops, depend on pollinators like bees. Their survival is directly tied to our own. This isn't just about nature anymore. It's about our global food supply.
This crisis has even found its way into pop culture, and sometimes in really unexpected places. Take a film like The Bee Movie. It might just seem like a fun kids movie, but its central plot
where the whole world's ecosystem collapses after bees stop pollinating, that's a really powerful and easy-to-understand metaphor for a very real scientific fear.
And so, the bee has become this modern rallying cry. You see Save the Bees, Save the Planet on protest signs, in campaigns against nasty pesticides, and in the awesome growing movement of urban beekeeping. The bee now symbolizes resilience, cooperation, and the urgent wake-up call that we need to be better stewards of our planet. So, the bee has been on this incredible journey. It's gone from an ancient emblem of absolute power to a modern icon of ecological fragility. Its story is really a mirror, reflecting our own history and our changing values. So the question is, as our world keeps on changing, what will this tiny, powerful creature come to symbolize for the generations of the future?